morning and welcome to this press conference for the first edition of the Italian Contemporary Film Festival.
I start with the fact that Toronto is the city of festivals. We have so many festivals in Toronto. We have beautiful festival, important festival, and we have what I think that is the most important festival of cinema in the world. And there is not an Italian contemporary film festival. This is something that for me was incredible, a gap that we had to fill. And was the time to do so, because on our back we had an association like l'Altra Italia that has 10 years of experience in this, in the Italian cinema in Toronto. Today we are announcing a big festival. We are announcing a festival that is going for sure to be compared to other festivals that already have an history here in Toronto. So it's going to be a festival of Italian contemporary films. This is the focus. It's not, we know that Italy produced a lot of movies that are classic movies in the past. We are focusing on the contemporary films, the present film, what Italy is producing now, because we think and we believe that the quality of films that Italy produces is very high still. They don't get the success, the exposure, the venues in North America that they deserve. There is a lot of competition. When Italy started to do movies 60 years ago, there was no competition at all. There are only a few countries that were producing movies. Now every country produces movies. Of course, I think that it's not because Italy doesn't produce quality movie, but just because there is a lot of movies around, a lot of countries that are producing, and the space is really reduced. So we had to open a space. Opening a space means to have a festival. And so we open a space for the Italian movies in Toronto. This movie is the last movie of Woody Allen that entirely was shot in Rome, and the title is To Rome with Love, that is going to have the Canadian premiere with our festival. So this is a big endorsement that we had from the distributor Sony and Mongrel Media, that decided to give us the opportunity to show this movie before anyone else, of course before the theater release. So, you know, To Rome with Love with Benigni is in our poster. So in this moment represent probably the most known Italian actor in the world. So this is really huge for us. One of the major institution that is behind us, there are many, and I will mention everyone. But the one is the Consul General of Italy and the Consul General Gianni Bardini that is here.
Very briefly, I've been in Toronto for 4 years, and honestly I think that this is one of the most promising, most daring and most innovative undertaking by the Italian community that I've seen in these 4 years. So it has to be supported. It has lots of merits. As Cristiano was saying, there was really a vacuum to fill. There are other communities which have specific national film festivals. Italy didn't have any, really, and there is a need for it. It is important also because through movies, people, and of course this festival is not meant only for Italians. It is of course directed to the Italian community, but it is also directed to all the Itophiles, all those in Toronto who love Italy, and they are many, and they are many of them members, been members for a long time of l'Altra Italia. So through movies, people can also stay tuned with what's happening in Italy. Most of our films, in fact, are inspired by reality, by the daily life in Italy, and through them there is this possibility of keeping somewhat updated with what is happening in Italy. So there are cultural merits, but there are also social merits. I mean, everything which is organized by l'Altra Italia is characterized for the high quality. I have been attending many of their events, and it is booming. People are more and more. It is actually, I was joking with Cristiano and Maurizio that they will have a problem to handle the success because it is expanding so rapidly and so fast. And the feedbacks are incredible. They're always so positive, so enthusiastic.
IC Saving is the Italian-Canadian Savings and Credit Union. It's a cooperative community bank, active in Toronto for 10 years, and there was no better fit for our mandate than the Italian Contemporary Film Festival. Our mission is to create social, cultural, and economic value in our community. And when we talk about our community, yes, we have the grassroots in the Italian community of the City of Toronto, but it's the community of the City of Toronto, of the GTA. This festival is coming from the Italian community, talks about Italian culture, but is a big gift to the ever-changing, ever-growing cultural life of our city. So for the bank was the perfect fit. We signed a multi-year agreement because it's a project that has to grow strong over the years, and it's a pleasure for IC Savings to be joined by several other sponsors, important companies, important people really believe in this project, and I'd like to thank all of them on behalf of the Italian Film Festival as well.